What's going on, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome back to another standard video here on the channel. Today, let me tell you, I lost to Up the Beanstalk a couple of times, and I said, I've had enough. No more drawing for you. And I figured to myself, I was looking at some deck lists, and I saw this kind of Rakdos mid-range. It was like Screaming Nemesis, bunch of black kill spells, Preacher of the Schism, Fear of Missing Out. And I looked at the cards that are supposedly good against your opponent drawing extra cards. And I wondered, what if we just put them all in the same deck? Razorkin Needlehead is a 2-2 whenever your opponent draws a card, deals them a damage. Scrawling Crawler, 3-mana 3-2. On your upkeep, each player draws a card, and when they draw a card, they lose a life. And Sheoldred, I'm sure you're familiar with this card, when they draw a card, they lose 2 life. So you actually have 11 different ways to punish your opponent for drawing extra cards. Now, you look at this, and you might say to yourself, I feel like we've gone overboard. We're maybe going a little too far. But the reality is these cards just all kind of work well enough with each other, even if you're not playing against Up the Beanstalk. It almost feels to me like a hybrid aggro mid-range deck, similar to like an aggressive version of Jund. And like, it sounds like this would only be good against Beanstalk, but to be honest with you, we didn't play against any Beanstalks, and we were still winning a lot more matches than we were losing. To give you just a little bit of the rundown of the card-by-card interaction here, we have 3 Duress, just good card, being able to take their kill spell to set up your kind of like Needlehead Crawler combo. Torch the Tower, phenomenal kill spell. Torch is actually why we're playing a couple of Piggy Banks. Not the most impressive card, but it is 2 types for Fear of Missing Out, and it is an artifact that you can sacrifice to Torch to get the bargain, because you do really want to be able to bargain Torch consistently when you're playing it. Other interaction, go for the throat, pretty standard stuff, and 1 Sheoldred's Edict, because this is one of the cleanest ways to answer Kaido. There's not really a lot of cards that do that, and let's be honest, Dimir is everywhere. I could even see playing a second Edict in this deck, because it is just so good against Kaido. And then the creatures, we talked about Needlehead, Scrawling Crawler, and Sheoldred. Screaming Nemesis, this is kind of like your answer to the red matchup, because I will say, when you're playing 4 Crawler, 4 Needlehead, these cards aren't the best against the red aggressive decks, so you need to kind of compensate for that in some way, and I did that with Screaming Nemesis. This card is fantastic. It's very hard for red decks to answer. If they have a creature in play, and you play a Nemesis and just pass and leave it on defense, they have such a hard time answering, because if they lightning strike it, you can just kill their creature with the 3 damage. If they attack, you just block, and if they pump, you can still kill their creature. So most of the time against red, I would say 99% of the time, you're going to get at minimum a 2-for-1 off of this. And it's so good against the red decks. Couple of Preachers just for additional threats, and I mean, that's pretty much it for the main deck. It's a lot of 4-ofs, very clean, just good aggressive curve, hard-hitting creatures, and the nice thing is if you get into a stalemate and you have stuff like Needlehead Crawler in play, you can just drain your opponent out, and it's not that hard, so you don't even have to win through the combat phase, which I think is kind of cool as well. Mana base, nothing too crazy. Your standard Verges, Cliffs, and Sulfurous Springs, couple of utility lands, 2 Restless Vents, and 3 Theaters. I think this might be too many tap lands. I might want to go down 1 Raucous Theater for either a swamp or a mountain, so keep that in mind. Maybe don't waste the 3rd wildcard on that if you don't have any Theaters. But yeah, that is it for the main deck. And then as far as the sideboard is concerned, you have Forges this is specifically for decks that don't have an answer to artifacts. I see a lot of people board this in against Golgari. I would personally recommend against that, because they have Terra Sunder, Tranquil Frillback. They have a ton of answers to it, and even Glissa doesn't line up that well, because they can attack with Glissa and then remove counters from Forge, and it also doesn't line up well against Archfiend. So I would shy away from boarding us in against Golgari, but it can be good against Dimir if they have less Tidebinders. It's great against the Sunfall decks, because Domain typically doesn't have a ton of answers. They have Binding, but that's really it. So that's kind of my thoughts on Forge. Ghost Vacuum, good against the Oculus deck. Pyroclasm, this is kind of the plan against red. At least my sideboard plan was to board out 4 Needlehead and 4 Crawler, and then board in a bunch of interaction like Pyroclasm, Duress, Abrade, Aclazotz, and Gix's Command. So keep that in mind when you're sideboarding. You might want to cut these cards against mono red, or any sort of red aggressive deck. Withering Torment, good against the enchantment decks like Beans and Binding and all that stuff. And then you kind of have your typical mid-range package of 1 Aclazotz and 2 Gix's commands. Gix's command is so flexible. It can be a 3-for-1 where you make them sacrifice their creature, get back 2 against the mid-range decks. It's good against red or Convoke because it just sweeps the battlefield. So it has a lot of versatility, and the lifelink is huge against the red decks as well. Same thing with Aclazotz. Lifelink, good against red. But yeah, that is, again, I feel like I may have gotten a little overboard with 4 Crawler, 4 Needlehead. At least I didn't play 4 Sheoldred. But yeah, I mean, this deck just kind of worked out. And like I said, we didn't really play against Beans that much or even at all throughout the games that I've been playing this deck, and it's still winning. So, different take on the mid-range decks if you are interested in that. And again, thank you guys for watching the intro, and I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. That's too much for me. You can't expect me to read that many words. I got halfway through. I got to the word delirium, and I was already falling asleep. You can't be sending me a card with that many words. It kind of makes you wonder, like, are there any hidden gems in the Aftermath set that we're missing out on? Because that set has so many weird cards in it that I feel like there's maybe a chance that there's just like an absolute heater that we're missing in there somewhere, Okay, that Taco Bell thing is way too loud. Hold on. I gotta turn that shit down. I think it does add some, it adds enough to the stream that it's worth keeping in there, but I like how you've skirted the line on saying the ban word, and I appreciate that. You want to draw some cards, RJL? See, this isn't Beanstalk, but like the thing is, every single deck in Standard has a Beanstalk. The white decks have Caretaker's Talent. Green has Up the Beanstalk. Blue has Curiosity. Black has Annex. Like I kid you not, every single deck in Standard has some sort of enchantment that draws 5 extra cards. So punishing them for drawing cards is like, I know it sounds like it's kind of a meme, but like at the end of the day, I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, I guess I'll keep that. Hit him with one of these. They can't ever block the Nemesis. We'll save the map. Yeah. Look, man, if every deck in Standard wants to draw extra cards, I'm gonna punish him for it. I'm gonna be the law. The lay of the law. I'm gonna put my foot down, alright? I will not stand for this. Yeah, you can draw extra cards all you want, RJ. I'm here for it. I want you to. Please, draw more cards. Just don't cast Sunfall next turn. That'd be kind of rude. I guess we'll play around Sunfall a little bit. Honestly, I don't have to do anything, right? I could just do this. I don't need to commit anything else to the board. This, I guess? Alright. 7, then they go to 6. Oh yeah, TV off. Gotta turn the TV off. Don't forget to turn the TV off at night. You don't want to leave that on before you go to bed. And remember, this is a stream where you're supposed to be sleeping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of sucks that I can't do both of these. But I can do this. Opponent's got 3 pairs. Don't stop me now. I want to take these Bezas. I can't do that, though. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. They're dead. Chat, why am I so dumb? I'm just, like, slow rolling them. Actually, just slow rolling them. Oh, God. I cast Lightning Bolt. Alright, mono white, huh? Mono white kill spell. I know we just won the game with Torch the Tower, but kill spell's not very good against them. Kill spell's out. Torment, Duress, Forge my ass, and just the expensive cards. All right, sure. I'm in. It's probably not even that far, which I might end up doing. I am flying to Atlanta, though. I booked my Atlanta flight the other day. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Trying to think, is there a 2-drop that I want to Duress? No. I think most of the cards that I want to Duress cost 3 and 5 mana. Yeah, like I wouldn't have taken that, almost certainly. Unless it was their only spell. Huge. Okay, well, less huge. Go. I pass. Okay. I mean, I probably wouldn't do that, but... Alright, forge my ass. Forge me, daddy. They're all caked up on a Thursday. You're trading? ¿Por qué? But why? Why would we trade there? Time to scream at them. Oh, I'm gonna scream at them a lot next turn. I'm gonna be. I am in fact a screamer. Don't quote that. I want to take that Sunfall you drew, RJ. Show me that Sunfall. I know you got the Sunfall. I know you got the Sunfall. Interesting. I mean, I guess they just want the maps to... Yeah, I guess. It does give them 2 explorers. Yeah, they're going to lose it anyways, right? I mean, I guess they didn't know. Yeah. They're losing it anyways, so it's probably a fine play. Yes, 2 explorers. Although, they only used 1 explorer this turn, so we don't have to call a judge. They kept laydown arms on top. Lay down arms. Okay, well, I will simply provide you with 2 laydown arms targets. So you cannot defeat both of them. What are we missing? We have creature, instant, sorcery. So if we can find a land or an artifact off of these. Or an enchantment. Which one do you want to kill? Kill the fear of missing out. -1 fear. Main phase found port, huh? Okay. Inno-sensei. Sorcery creature instant. Is this the rare hold my last card in hand to discard it for delirium? Could be. Could always map first to see if we find the 4th type. Imagine leaving value on the table. Couldn't be me. I don't think I want that. Yeah, alright. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it, Chad. I'm sorry. I don't have it in me to go -1. I just simply do not have it in me. Okay. I mean, they're just going to get cooked by this Forge, right? How does Mono White even answer Forge? I guess they have, what, Exercise in the board? Yeah, the Delirium only really matters till next turn, so hopefully we can find it with the Theater. Get lost. Destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Its controller creates 2 map tokens. That is not a legal play. Yeah, probably just Exercise. Authority is good against Forge, yeah. That's all good. That's all good, Goatsteel. I'm just here to correct you, you know? That's all I can ever do as a streamer. Alright, Delirium my ass. Delirium. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. You ever have a second combat phase with Forge? What are we on tap? I'm honestly probably the 5-1. 5-1's easy for them to trade with, though. I mean, they're just dead, right? They look pretty dead to me. White got Serenity in Foundations? I wish we had Serenity. Well, I mean, they can't... See, the thing is, they can't really trade with the Preacher, so this might have been a better card to untap. Because I think I end up getting more damage out of it this way. But I also don't think it matters. Yeah, they're just dead, right? They go to 1 and die to Needlehead. The old BM Duress. I pass. Streamer being toxic already? He's 20 minutes into the stream and he's already being toxic? I'd like you to take 1, please. Alright, well, they took 1. Handily defeated the white Beanstalk. Now we just need to play against the green Beanstalk. $129 in store credit for 4. Like, I don't... What is the current price? That sounds about right, but... Yeah, I waited way too long to sell mine. Mostly just because I'm lazy. And, like, the act of going through and selling my cards is just, like, a foreign concept to me. But I should have sold them, for sure. There's also, like, not really a good way for me to sell them, because the closest store, like, the closest LGS that gives good prices is probably, like, a 45 to 50-minute drive. So I guess I could have tried to sell them online, like, mailed them in or something, but I didn't do that. Yeah, eBay, dude, eBay is such a pain in the ass. I really just, I don't want to use eBay, man. I don't want to use eBay. I think I'm passing here. Most of the people that were playing Golgari before Doomsurf have just switched to Dimir. I think people have sort of come to the conclusion that Dimir is maybe not the more powerful deck, but it is certainly the more consistent deck. And I do agree with that statement. I still think the power level of Golgari is much higher, like the ceiling on it. But Dimir is just like, it's more efficient, it's more consistent, it's, you know, it's better in a lot of ways. No shot they have Snakeskin Veil, right? Oh, they do? They just went for it? What a Chad. Absolute Chad behavior. Just kind of assumed they had Snakeskin Veil. Okay. Just activate Claw. That's what I thought they were going to do. I was going to kill the Claw. Now, I will say, the Gruul deck does not really draw that many cards. So the Scrawling Crawler Needlehead plan, not as good against Gruul. Those cards will be coming out in the postboard games. I can assure you that. What they hit? What is... I can't even see this behind their avatar. Challenger? Strike Challenger, huh? Strike Challenger. Bong. These both have Double Strike. So we do... This, I think? They can't kill the Shelly. We take 4, go to 9, back up to 11, and then we just kill their board next turn. I'm cool with that. Simic Terror seems to be in the position of it's very good against the mid-range decks, but very bad against the aggressive decks. So it kind of depends on where you want to position yourself. If you expect a ton of mid-range, which maybe you should, then perhaps it's a good idea to play the Terror deck, but The red matchup is really tough for that deck. And I'm not sure there's a really good way to fix it, is the issue. All right, you're at 14, Mario. Best of luck. Best of luck. Pike, did you ever watch that video that Card Market did with Josh, where Josh was evaluating Magic cards, and they showed him Siege Rhino, and then in the same video they showed him Sheoldred, and he's like shit his pants. That video was a classic, absolute classic. He's like, wait, this is just the same card you showed me, but 10 times better. Yeah, it's so good. Because they did like a series where, I think they had a couple of videos with Josh. It's really good. What if you showed Sheoldred to Siege Rhino himself? Well, I mean, Siege Rhino is in the chat, so. Siege Rhino says, I'd ask her for a date. Flushed. Flushed. Why are they still playing? Bong. How many people, like, are coming into the chat that don't know the conversation about the Taco Bell video we had earlier, and they're just like, what is going on here? Did Doomlight get a new sponsorship? They just have no idea what's happening. Yeah. I am them, confirmed. Let's do this. Yeah, we need some more bongs in the chat. Any bongs? Razorkin Needlehead. Mario, you want to draw a card for me? Well, it all depends on. It really all depends on your location and whether or not you have a Taco Bell in your area. Because the sound actually comes from, like, your local Taco Bell itself. So it depends on, like, if it's far enough away, they have to use more bandwidth to send the signal to your computer. So it all kind of depends on that. Done. I gotta pay for the lawyers. Nihilius, thank you for the 15-month resub. Welcome back, Nihilius. Yeah, dude, like the first episode was kind of sick. Like I'm a somewhat medium to large wrestling fan, and watching Becky Lynch play Magic was super sick. It was really cool. All right, new shtick. In order to redeem Mustard, 1 gifted sub is required. Nah, I'm just kidding. The big pig, huh? Large pig? This has more toughness. Look, I'm trolling. Why did I play the Verge, by the way? I don't know why I played the Verge. Thought 1k points was required? Well, I mean, it's both. The Screaming Nemesis. Oh, they're creaming all right. Who is Becky Lynch? A professional wrestler. She's been with the business for a while. I think her debut was like early 2010s, I think. And the funniest thing is when she debuted, she had like this goggle black trench coat setup, and a lot of people thought she looked like Chandra. And if you go look at her debut, she kind of did look like Chandra, which was hilarious because she didn't know anything about Magic at the time, and that wasn't her intention. But she did kind of look like Chandra. She's got the red hair too. Like, hey, what's up, Eldozer? I also watched that Vulcan. I used to be really, really big into wrestling, and I kind of like fell out of favor somewhat, over the past like 10 years or so. But that documentary was really good. Another good watch for people who are interested in kind of like the old school history is the history of ECW. That was a good watch. I think it was by Cultaholic on YouTube. It was a good series. Dude, like old school ECW just hits different, man. It really does. Yeah, I saw the new Paul Heyman doc too. I've been like weirdly enough into wrestling more recently over the past like couple of weeks. I don't know why. I don't know how I got into it, but it just kind of happened. You ever attack twice with a Shelly? Maybe I should attack there. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm playing too scared. I also don't know how I ever lose this game though. Her with the goggles. Yeah, this is like her entrance or her steampunk goggles. This was on December 2015. Yeah, like, okay, check this out. Like, this was her entrance. This was her, like, her outfit. And again, remember, she knows nothing about magic, but she looks exactly like Chandra. The goggles, the red hair, the black trench coat. Like, it's just a one-to-one replica of Chandra. It's crazy. And she knew nothing about wrestling at that time. 3-2 double strike haste prowess. Whatever. They didn't draw the rage. Chandra's based on her. I don't know about that. Wait, did I just miss lethal? I might have missed lethal. I'm just like, I'm not thinking anymore. Yeah, it's like a direct one-to-one replica of Chandra, basically. I stopped, like, thinking about this game, and I'm just clicking buttons. So, maybe I had lethal that turn, I'm not sure. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They were at 16, right? I think I only had 12. What you're saying is the Wati designers are a derivative of steampunk aesthetic? Kind of, yeah. Brask's Forge. Yeah, it's changed a lot over the years. And I think a lot of that, like what you're saying, Pike, is really during the Attitude Era. Bro, what is this attack? When, like, a lot of people, like, who watched wrestling kind of thought that women's wrestling was mostly a joke. And it was just, like, a ploy to get more seats and more people into the building. I'm on the draw. Okay, we can keep this against Marty. This one's good against Marty. What you got over there, buddy? Cut down Edict. I'll take the cut down, probably. Probably not. Definitely not today, base cannon. I don't know. That deck it's really sweet, but I think it's definitely missing something. I don't know what it's missing, but it's missing something. Yeah, I was watching that mini pep. I think that deck has, like, it definitely has a start to being something great, but it's missing something, and I can't quite put my finger on exactly what it's missing, you know? Maybe I'm better to play the Crawler that turn. I was thinking if I play Crawler, they can just Tidebinder the Crawler, though. Okay. Yeah, something that's exactly my feeling. It's like something feels left out, but I can't quite put my finger on exactly what it is. But it does kind of feel like it's doing something powerful. And it's like attacking the format from a different angle, which is nice. But it does kind of feel like it's just missing something. I don't know what that something is, though. The Crawler. Crawling in my skin. Flood Pits Drowner. Not Tidebindering this. Oh, that doesn't mean you drew Kaido, did you, Martyr? That'd be pretty bad. Alright, no Kaido. No Kaido. Okay. I have a response. I have a response. Problem is, we're just going to get punked out by these drowners. I still have Tidebiter for one of them. Yeah, Yuta is pretty good against our deck. We're drawing all these extra cards. Not great against Yuta. Alright, take this. Although Scrawling Crawler is pretty good against Enduring Curiosity, so... Montaña. 3-2 body also kind of embarrassing against Flood Pits Drowner. Not ideal. 3, 4... 3... I think the Vents is on defense here today. The Vents seems to be on the defensive maneuver. I don't really want to attack into the Flood Pits either. You're not wrong. It is a 3-drop that dies to cut down. That is a fact. 28 Sidebinder. Ooh, the Needlehead. He wants to get. They want to give us some draws, huh? I mean, I need the draws. You don't have a third cut down, do you? You would not happen to have a third cut down, would you? It's pretty brutal. I guess we have to go to 2. I guess I could trade Crawler for Drowner here. I don't know how I'm beating this Restless Reef, though, is the problem. Like, I feel like I have to keep the Crawler in play for extra cards. Let's just not block. Okay, that kind of helps. Oh, okay. Now we are cooking. Now we are cooking with gas. Send the... no, they just take 5. Do we just not attack here? Because if I send both, they just animate the Reef and kill me. I could send just Nemesis, maybe? But then I die to a kill spell. I think we just no attacks here. Just play defense. Alright, alright. Go to 8. I mean, we got a chance here. We definitely have a chance here. This game is far from over, I will tell you that, Martyr. I'm getting in there with the Reef. So... that kills them? Okay, now I'm confused. Well, if they do this, they're just dead, right? Yeah, they can't really attack with the Drowners here. But yeah, I believe they're just dead to the Crawler now if I do this. They go to 4. On my turn, I guess they could find a kill spell for one of these before their draw step, because they're drawing a card here, but that's a huge pickup too. So now we go here, here. Hey, you're dead. Insane that I won that game. My goodness. My goodness. Crazy game. Okay, turns out the anti-card draw cards, not bad against Dimir. We take that. What is good against Dimir is the question. I'm not in love with Duress. I do like Pyro. Aclazot's Command is okay. I'm like Could take or leave Forge against them. It does kind of feel weird to bring in Pyroclasm and keep in both Crawler and Needlehead that die to it. Maybe I just don't need the Pyroclasms. Let's just not do Pyroclasm. Although I think under normal circumstances, Pyroclasm is good against Dimir. Just not for this build specifically. Because the plan against red is to cut the 2-drops, cut the Needleheads and the Crawlers, but I think a Needlehead and Crawler are both very good against Dimir. So I don't want to cut either of those for Clasm. Everything's been fine today so far, Endo Jackson. Although, now that you've said that, now that you've mentioned that, the stream's probably going to crash now. But no, everything's fine today. I don't really know what happened yesterday. I think it was just like, it may have just been a Twitch issue. I'm willing to believe that. Mastermind is really good against us. Any torches? We just gotta play through it, right? We just have to play through it. And I know it feels bad, but... yeah, I know. Get your card. Bro, what is this? Brother! Arena, can I please have some spells? Can I please have some spells? Thank you very much. Preferably ones that say, destroy target fairy mastermind. That'd be ideal. No? This is, unfortunate. Yeah. Your turn. Guess we do this first, because it's better if they have interference. Big pig coming in. Moderately large pig. The pig will save us, I believe. The pig is here to clean up. Play cleanup duty. Nobody has ever defeated the pig in their... yeah, you gotta kill it. You simply have to kill the pig. They had Anoint with Affliction, and they chose to kill the pig over the Preacher. That's a statement. Because they know they can't beat the pig. They simply just cannot defeat the pig. Alright, you win, dude. You win, Martyr, okay? I fold. I yield. Tap out, tap out, tap out. This is the game where my opponent will not kill every single creature that I play. Mark my words. Mark my fucking words. You're not gonna kill any of my creatures this game, Martyr. Not a single one of them. Where you went from here, I'll be. Oops. Oops. Stop! Get out of here with that. Unbelievable. People on Arena are so rude. They're unbelievably rude. Alright, crawl me. Crawl me. The song still hits. It never gets old. Yeah, this is when the editor is just going to add a clip of me saying they're not going to kill my creatures. What's the next RCQ format? I think it's also still standard, right? Or is it standard, modern, standard, standard? Okay, so it's modern and then 2 standard. Do 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 do. That is true. I guess the way to beat Dimir is just don't play creatures, huh? Simply just do not put any creatures in your deck, and all of their kill spells get blanked. Alright, Martyr, I pass. I don't want to kill these creatures. I know like letting them hit is bad if they have Kaido, but your turn. Your turn, Martyr. Okay, that's back-to-back games. They've drawn 3 cutdowns in the top 15 cards of their library. Sounds accurate. 3 cutdowns, top 15, back-to-back games, huh? I see how it is. I see what's going on over there. Nice. You know, that's actually exactly what I wanted. My 8th land. I'm very, very glad you asked, Arena. That is the exact card that I wanted to draw there. That is the... I could not imagine a more perfect draw step. Yes. What do you want from me? Like, I'm trying over here, all right? I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm doing the best that I can. Apparently, I didn't pay for Arena Premium. The sub count dipped too low, and now I can't afford Arena Premium anymore. That's what's happening. It's true, they did give me a tap land. Found a kill spell for the Reeve. I gotta kill one of these. Taking too much damage. Alright, next turn. This is the turn. This is the turn that we finally find a relevant spell. Oh, that's nice. Define relevant. What is your definition of relevant, Mr. Streamer? Well, they're scared of a Go for the Throat. They're definitely afraid of another Go for the Throat, so it kind of makes sense. I mean, this game is just over, right? Yeah. I'm good. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Alright, let's try that again. With more spells and less lands this time. That is the key to winning games of Magic the Gathering. Guild Pact Master, huh? This hand's good against the Guild Pact Master. Basic Forest, huh? Let's see what's going on over there. Oh, you're good, Pirate Pat. I figured it out. Is Puka going to pop off today? I sure hope so. Glimpse the Core. You say 92% gamer, but I'm slowly approaching 92 percentages. It's all going downhill, all right? It's all going downhill from here. What? What year is it? What year is it, Guild Pact Master? Our opponent has time traveled from the year 2003. I respect it. 2024. I mean, you shouldn't be asking if I'm okay. You should be asking Guild Pact Master if they're okay. Okay, now Spotify is just like, what is Spotify doing right now? The Iron Crag. The Aggro Crag. Who remembers that show? Probably nobody. Who was basically, I'm asking who was born before the year 1990. I feel like when I say the words aggro crag, a lot of people might not necessarily know what that is. But at least somebody does. At least Pirate Pat does. Trigger? Trigger? Nah, there's no way they're playing goggles. I'm sorry, what? I'm gonna have to read this card. Look at the top 20 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them. If this spell was bargained, put the revealed cards onto the battlefield. I'm sorry, did you say 20? I'm sorry, can we run that back? Look at the top 20 cards. Why are we not playing that? It's just 8 mana win the game, right? If you 20 cards, like, you're not going to miss. You never miss if you look at 20 cards, right? Okay. Thing is, we still might win this game. Oh, they're fighting? I didn't think they would fight. 8 mana? Yeah, but if it's 8 mana win the game, then, like, I'm down. Wait, why didn't this die? Oh, it's not fight, it's bite. Okay, my bad. I thought it was fight for some reason. I guess we can make them invest mana into the Atali before doing this. Surely they just tap all of their mana this turn, right? No, they didn't do that? Alright, fine, I'll kill it. Okay, we may lose this game. This is a game we might lose. Corey, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Atali number 3, huh? Pit of Offerings. Can I beat Atali number 3? Probably not. There's a reasonably likely chance that I cannot defeat Atali number 3. No, this is Solemn number 3. We exiled one. Oh, it's the second Solemn they hit off Atali, though. Angel. Traxa Gamer spotted. Okay, not quite. Still don't have Delirium, by the way, because they torched my crawler. Oh, right, they could just do that. Trample Indestructible. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, they get that many poison counters. Yeah, it's enough for me. I think I'm good. I think I've seen enough. Okay. I recognize your game, Guildpack Master. I see what you're doing over there. Alright, kill spells out. Although I probably have to keep the big kill spells to kill stupid, Atali. Command is probably good against them. And Forge might be alright as well. Maybe Forge over Preacher. Try that, keeping all these. Standard is by far the best format right now. I'm having such a good time playing Standard over the past month or so. It's just so wide open too. There's definitely some things that I'm not a fan of. Like, I think that, we had this conversation earlier about the red decks being a little too good. And I think there's some flaws in the format, but it is, for what it is extremely good. I think it's definitely the most diverse. The games are mostly fun. Yeah. I mean, it's better than the One Ring dot format, right? Yeah, that's the other thing too, is I think that there's a chance that it's possible that Pioneer is maybe more wide open than Standard. But I had this realization the other day when I was playing some Pioneer after Pioneer Masters released on Arena, that I'm just like, it's really hard for me to get motivated to, like, brew in Pioneer. Because it just feels like there's not a lot of incentives to do so. And I don't know. But to its credit, Pioneer does feel relatively wide open. Like, I've been looking at the metagames for the weekly metagame series that I've been doing on YouTube. And for the most part, it seems wide open. All right, we got his replacement. Strike one crawler down, and another one will replace it. They have a second charm? Any charms, Guild Pack Master? They do. All right, touche, touche. This Needlehead's going to go the distance, though. Coast to coast. Elf, huh? Elf. Elf underscore. Trigger. Trigger, trigger. This is just classic Archer in gaming. Should print the One Ring into Standard? No! Mods, please. Mods. We gotta teach Fleecemane a lesson. Absolutely not. Okay, they appear to be dead. They appear to be deceased. That was Alchemy last year? What? The One Ring in Standard? I mean, I couldn't even tell you what Alchemy is. Do they even... Do the people who create the Alchemy format even know what they want out of Alchemy at this point? I'm not even sure they do. They don't even know. Nobody knows what nobody knows what Alchemy wants to be. Money. Well, that's what everybody wants. Forge Gaming, huh? All right, we are gaming with the Forges. Oh, we are absolutely forging this game. What the hell is this? Reveal the top X plus 1 cards of your library. Choose a creature and or land card. Put those cards into your hand, the rest in the bottom. Okay, noted. All right, we'll send a Forge. Get the Forge party started. This is just going to be a mono Forge game. Forge does clear. Yeah, I have not looked at Alchemy in basically forever. I don't even know what Alchemy is. Isn't it like standard legal sets with some random non-standard legal sets mixed in or something like that? I don't even know what's legal. I have no idea. Or is that historic? I don't know. I get them confused sometimes. No, there's no Fountain Port. The reason that there's no Fountain Port is that you have Razorkin Needlehead to try and cast on turn 2, so I don't think you can afford a colorless land in this deck if you're going to play Needlehead. 2-year standard with the Alchemy cards from each set. Okay. Yeah, and then Historic is the one that has, like, Horizons and Lord of the Rings, right? But Historic has the Alchemy balanced cards, or something like that. Nisa. Okay. That is not ideal. Let's see if we hit off this. Okay. Do this. I think. Just send both at Nissa. Lee in a hammock, thank you for the Prime sub. Greatly appreciate the support. Thank you very much for the for using that Prime sub. Welcome, Lee. Italy, Primal Conqueror. No, I needed that! Okay, it's a good thing I have 2 kill spells. I needed that Go for the Throat. Okay, 1 Italy trigger down. We're probably going to have to beat more than 1, though, is the problem. What is the name of that 8-mana card, by the way? The 8-mana card they cast game 1. I already forgot what it was called. Thunderous Debut. That card's kind of cool. Alright, hit him with one of these. We'll 6 ya. I mean, good luck. We got Atali covered. No, I think it's Thunderous Debut. That card's kind of cool. I mean, it is 8 mana, but 20 cards, man? And you have enough stuff to bargain, because this just gives you free bargain fodder. Yeah. I think this card's good. At least, like, it seems like a good... Well, I guess my question is this card better or worse than Smuggler's Surprise? It's maybe just worse. Because Surprise at least is instant speed. It does look at less cards, so... Like, this is way more likely to hit than Smuggler's Surprise is. But it being a sorcery can be kind of awkward. Oh, fuck, this is coming online this turn. Shit. I forgot about that. That's bad. I needed this to have one more counter. Yeah, at least Surprise is a bio clause, where if you draw it early, but you're missing land drops, you can just go Surprise and then hit your land drops with it, which is nice. What did they hit? Overlord, Heaped Harvest. Oh, they're gonna gain life off that. Okay, I think we just go to 6, 7, 8, 9. Tricky spot. Very tricky spot. We do have the cream. We do have the cream. That is something we do have. All right, I go to combat. The cream has been located. Okay, we get a double blocker. We have a double blocker. Let's do one of these. I think we maybe still have a chance. It's going to be a close one. It's definitely going to be a close one. Because 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess they do have enough to go Charm, kill this, Harvest, sack, gain life, go to 8. And then we still have 8 damage here, so it's maybe doable. We also have the Restless Vents too, that they have to double block. This is doable. They also, I guess, they could just Charm the Forge too. But they're not doing that. They cannot cast the Atraxa this turn. Okay. We got a Heaper. The Heap. The Heap. No attacks, huh? No attacks. So I have two options here. I can counters, make them sack, or I can Edict plus Vents. So, if I counters, make them sack, I have a 5-power Forge, I have 2 5s, they go sack one of these, block the Forge, gain 3, go to 8, take 5, go to 3, so that's not lethal. If I Edict, they sack one of these, animate Vents, go to combat, they block here, it's the same thing, right? Because they block here and take 5. So I guess maybe it's better to command in that case. Yeah, it's the same damage either way. So let's just do this. And they can't cast Archdruid's Charm to kill the Nemesis, because if they do that, then they just take 6. They can't afford to do that. So yeah, this way they have to trade for the Forge token, presumably take 5, go to 3. And then how are they beating Forge plus Nemesis next turn? Because they definitely can't cast the Atraxa. They only have one everywhere token. 5/5 Nemesis coming in. Huge Nemesis. Huge Nemesis. God, Nemesis is such a messed up card. All right. I may have miscalculated them having Cavern on Angel. No, they still can't cast the Atraxa. Does this make any color? It makes green. That's funny. If Pit of Offerings exiled the black card from my graveyard, they could have cast the Atraxa. Yo, chill. Oh, that's not good. That is scary. Well... Okay, we might be in a little bit of trouble. We might be in just a little bit of trouble. Yo, chill. Okay, harvest. And they can sacrifice. Kind of surprised they're playing the Crawler. It just gives me an extra card. I guess they need a body to protect against Edict. They hit Elf, and... that's bad. Okay. Oh my god. This is such a close game. It's still not over. Hold. Guildpact Master is definitely cooking. All right, Overlord secured. Draw phase. Massive draw step. That kills them, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, anticlimactic. Easy dubs, by the way. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Too much cream. Way too much cream. Snack bar, welcome. Hope you're having a good day today. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a minute. How have you been? Gitaxian probe. Wait. Gitaxian probe? Gitaxian aneurysm? No, that's probably not it. All right. Do you think do blue-white gamers draw a bunch of cards? Gitaxian anatomist. All right. Trivia fiend. Trivia finito. Fabrication foundry. We got some artifact gaming. Artifact gamer spotted. Okay. Huge Duress pickup. Bro, what is this? Well, Snack Bar, I hope your day gets a little bit better. I appreciate you being here. I'm doing all right. Have a good time playing some Standard. Standard is fantastic right now. Easily the best format. You should have seen their deck close the polls. I mean, we're going to lose this game. I hope that's what you mean by that. We're going to get destroyed. Maybe not now. Perhaps not now. I don't know if their deck gains any life. Thran Spider. Is Go for the Throat's not looking so hot against them. Yo, they can make their own Fear or their own Needlehead. I don't know if they really want to, though. Wait, they do? This is no longer an artifact creature, right? It sure isn't. Okay, well, that's funny. No longer an artifact creature? Yeah, I thought I had no targets for the Go for the Throat. It turns out, actually, I do have a couple, as a matter of fact. Okay, up one against Azorius Artifacts. All right, Torch out, Throat out, Edict out, Duress in. Give me some Forges. Give me the grindy cards. Give me Abrade. And I guess we'll keep in Edict. It's better than these other cards. If we win, respectfully choose lose. No, what are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about the Gamba that I scammed yesterday? I mean, look, I owe you some channel points, okay? We'll just say that. I owe chat some channel points. Net or Foundry? Net or Foundry? I do still owe chat for a Scamba, yes. But it's not clear exactly who I owe for a Scamba, right? Yeah, but I mean, you're here all the time. You'll get the points back. Ooh, they didn't play the net, huh? Why would you not play the net, huh? A little sus. Maybe that means they have a counterspell. No? What am I missing here? Why didn't they cast this last turn? Oh, they held this up? Is that why? Okay, guess that's fine. So now we go... What is this again? Choose a creature with power 2 or less that player controls. So I can still keep the Needlehead around. So you sacrifice a non-token creature. Non-token, by the way. Non-token. Deploy the Needlehead. I mean, I think you've already earned that roll. Okay, Needlehead down. We're going after the Crawler, huh? Huge Forge. Massive Forge right there. You were beat last year? Oh, you were probably beat by Tomber. Tomber has like... I think Tomber had like 1,100 chats or something. Yeah, it was absurd. Something ridiculous like that. Okay. This is getting a little out of control. Just a little bit. 18,000? Yeah, that's just not a real number. Nobody's ever going to beat that. That record will never be beaten. Huge pig. Big pig coming in. I'm going to go to combat. May I attack? All right, free attack. Large pig. Big pig entering the battlefield. This is not looking great. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Okay, that's something. Although it's not great against the net. They do have the net to tap down the creamer. The creamer. Not allowed to cream. Alright, no attacks. No attacks. Yeah, if anybody hasn't posted their Twitch recap for 2024, you can go post in the Discord if you want. I'm always interested to see, like, you know, how many chats you had, how long people were here, how many hours watched. I think the highest so far was 1100. I think 1100 was the highest. This one feels a little bit over. Was Croak my most watched? I don't remember who was my most watched. Let me look. It might have been Spike. I forget how to check now. Home. 2024 recap. Viewer, not streamer. Hours watched. 2,094 total hours watched. Yeah, Spike was my top stream. Croaky's was number 3. I actually spent more time in Dingo than Croaky's. Spike, Dingo, Croaky's, Yellow Hat, Ash. My top 5. I would like to proceed to the combat phase. Thanks, Oystein. I hope you're enjoying the content. All right, Vents. You got a lot of work to do, Nemesis. A lot of work to do. Yeah, the Will Hall stream is always nice because you can just turn it on in the background and just, like, no matter what you're doing, if you're working, you're hanging out, you know, it's a good stream to have on in the background. All right, we can't beat the second net. Second net is GG. Game 3. I mean, I play a little bit of Balatro, but I don't really consume Balatro content on Twitch. I do watch a hefty amount of Balatro on YouTube, though. So, does YouTube do that, by the way? Do they have, like, a similar thing that Twitch does? Do they give you, like, a YouTube watch recap? I don't think I've ever seen an email from them. No, I don't eat or sleep. All I do is play Magic. YouTube Music does it? Well, that's only for music, though, right? Young man. I've heard good things about the Bazaar, but I have not checked it out yet. I've heard some good things, though. Haven't tried it myself. Devout Decree. Probably Crawler. Crawler first. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I have heard some good things. I just need to find some time to, I gotta, like, save some time aside to play it. Well, I mean, you have to send the second Crawler here, right? You gotta send the Crawler here. I think I take Get Lost. Yeah, we gotta send the Crawler here. I don't know if it's the right play, but it's the content play. Their hand's not that great against 2 Crawlers. They're gonna take 1,000 damage. I will say, if you haven't played Balatro, be careful, okay? All I'm gonna say is be careful. Because the game will do things to you that you did not know that was possible. It will consume your entire life. At least it did to me. I got addicted to it. I've kind of waned off of it a little bit recently, but I was certainly addicted to it for a long time. You want to cast that smite? Okay, that's fine. I should have targeted the Nemesis. All right, Nebulator, you have been successfully defeated. The first name gamers always scare the shit out of me. You know they mean business. Copperline Gorge, huh? Okay. Do I want this pig? Get the fuck out of here, pig. I don't want to look at you anymore. Get out of here, pig. You are not wanted at this current juncture. Maybe later, though. Kiora never takes showers. How do you know that? Is Kiora your roommate? How do you shower underwater? I think you've just answered that question yourself. I think you have actually answered your own question. I mean, at that point, you're just showering all the time, right? Like, if you live underwater, you're just showering 24/7 now? Is that not how that works? Yeah, I guess it's just like, like, it's just a bath. Yeah, sure, okay. If you want to get technical, fine. Alright? If you want to get technical. They go to 4 here. I'm not gonna... Surely I wouldn't take 17 here. There's no way that Andrew would deal me 17 damage. It's not possible. Simply not possible to take 17 damage here. Okay. It is becoming increasingly more likely that I take 17 damage. It's a bit of a concern. Mm-hmm. Okay, mouse is fine. Mouse is okay. I think they need... Is 1 rage enough? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1 rage is enough. I am just dead to 1 rage. Okay, that's fine. Not dead to that. It appears they do not have the rage. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so we win. Defeat the Manifold Mouse. GG. GG, Andrew. Alright, deploy the sideboard plan. 2/2s out. Clasm, Abrade, Big Shit, Duress. Done. Easy. Cool, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I really am. It sounds like you should let them elevate. Is that like elevating your subscription? Is that the same thing? I think it is. Why don't you elevate these nuts? Okay, I went too far with that one. A little too far. It's pretty damn close. Don't Blink, thank you for the 8-month resub. Welcome back. Thank you very much for using that Prime sub. I appreciate the continued support. Snakeskin Veil. Was not prepared for that. I probably should have been prepared for that. This is what happens when you give chat just a little bit of mustard. They take it and they run with it. You know, this is why you can't let chat have nice things. I know, you just love mustard for some reason. Look, okay, here's the new rule, all right? Every time somebody redeems mustard, you have to put the emote in chat, all right? I'm not making up the rule. I don't make up the rules, but you have to utilize the mustard emote, all right? It is required. If the emote, if the redemption is made, the emote is required. I don't see any mustard emotes. Hello? Where are the mustard emotes at? What mustard emote? Tone deafening has got me. Thank you. It's you just type the word mustard with capital M. That's the emote. It's not rocket science. It's just the word, you know? It's pretty I mean I understand that it's, you know, we're talking a Twitch chat here, but it's not the most complicated thing. No one knows what you were saying. I mean, I do, so. Kellen, Planar Trailblazer. Can blaze my trails. Okay, that was kind of weird. All right, Andrew, we'll see you next time. We'll see you next time, Andrew. It was a valiant attempt. A valiant effort. I respect your moxie. Questing Druid. Where's the ketchup emote? There is no ketchup emote. Doesn't exist. It's only mustard, alright? You think Andrew's having a good time over there? I don't think they are. I think Andrew did not have a... That would be a sad face for Andrew. All right, fa.zzzzzzzzz. Bedge. Let's go here first, I guess. Restless Reef, huh? You kept this hand? Faz, you kept this hand? You sure about that? You sure about that one, Chief? Of course. You know they're going to draw the third lane right on time, too, right? You know that's going to happen. I guess we're doing... Ugh, man. I'm a coward. I'm going to do this. All right, graveyard that. I mean, they can't draw back-to-back lands here, right? That's just not possible. See, I told you. This is so bad because they have cut down and go for the throat. I guess we just make them go for the throat this. Do fear. Well, I kind of want to try to give myself the option of double fear next turn if I draw an untapped land. Or like fear plus Needlehead. Okay, or we just do that. Yeah, I just can't play this into the cut down. Okay, so now they have Annex. I guess that makes sense. They want to do that. Okay. I see you, Faz. I see what you're doing over there. I'm with you. I mean, you know what time it is. I deploy Splinter Twin, and then I pass the turn. Splinter Twin has been deployed. You got another kill spell for me, Faz? I really hope not. They were thinking about it, though. They were thinking about it. I think Faz has another kill spell in hand. You got the read. You have the read. The 5-head plays. Discard land. I kind of want to just ignore the Jace, to be honest with you. Especially with double fear next turn. Yeah, I'm ignoring Jace. I don't care about Jace. I do not give a fuck about that card. Absolutely not necessary. Hey, yo, chill. That's a -1. A clean -1. All right, Faz is off it. Faz is out of here. They cannot defeat my needle. They can't defeat my needle or my head. Alright, Torch out. Edict, Throat maybe. Forge good. These good. I guess we keep in Throat for their demons. Could do Torment instead. Torment, Edict, Duress. Yeah, this is fine. No Throats. This is a bit sus. A little bit of a suspicious hand we have here. Forge does clear. Forge definitely can clear. But I think I'm going to ship this one. Bro, what's this? What are we doing here? I mean, I'm keeping this. Yeah, what are they going to do? Counter my... I got you covered on that one, Faz. I got you covered on that one. -1 card. Throat, run. Peepo, run. Oh, we did get them all right. All right, the plan is to leave them with 2 copies of Go for the Throat, and then we're going to draw exactly Scrawling Crawler. And I will tell them, nice Go for the Throats. I mean, they got a spell. Deduce. Okay, alright. I mean, I'll take some spells. I will in fact take some spells. Okay, your turn, Faz. I simply pass. One of these days, Faz, I got you, alright? Nice Go for the Throat, Faz. What are you going to do with that one, huh? What are you going to do with that Go for the Throat, buddy? Okay, well, that's rude. That's kind of messed up. That's also messed up. Just saying. Don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. What is this? You drew another Annoyance? Come on, man. Let me do it over here. All right, -1, please. -1. Oh, that's bad. That is a bit of an issue. Although I guess they might just deck themselves. Wait a minute. They only have 3 cards in deck. Don't they just deck? Okay, so we go counters, make them sack. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You didn't draw Cut Down, did you? Cut Down would be so brutal here. Don't do it, Faz. Faz, don't do it. I'm telling ya. I'm asking very nicely. Do not cast Cut Down, please. All right, they didn't have Cut Down. Well, I guess making them... We're dead to their land. 3 in deck. End of turn, they go to 2. Oh, right, but you just added their land, huh? Well, there was no way I could beat that, right? True. Alright, I'm not giving you the satisfaction of the head exploding when I deck. Not this game, Faz. Maybe next time. Not this one, though. It's true. Maybe we need to... Maybe I should throat them, then. Maybe throating them is a good strategy. Given the way that game played out. If we had throat, we would have been fine. Could have killed the Reef. Mana's a little awkward with this hand, but I think it's good enough. You gotta send this one. You gotta send this one. Alright, here's the question, though. Here is the big, huge question. How do you play this hand? Do you tap land on one? Just forget about the Needlehead? I think you are supposed to tap land on one. Yeah. Keep you. And then turn 2, tap land, Duress, turn 3, Forge. It's the plan, at least. That is the plan. I think it's the only card I care about. It's weird to take it when I have both Needlehead and Crawler, but I just don't think these cards matter that much. We'll do this. Alright, Forge me. Forge me, daddy. Easy attack. Ding, ding. Yeah, that's true. We did draw a lot of lands that game. Slowest win con of all time assembled. I mean, we got time against Faz. What is Faz gonna do, you know? Two damage secured. Do we let them counter the Crawler? Yeah, I'll send the Crawler to the slaughter. I'll give them a card they can counter. No counter. So they drew Cut Down then. No counter from Faz here, huh? It's a little suspicious. Less suspicious now. They're kind of a little dead to them having a demon on 6. They don't have the demon. I believe they don't have the demon. Combat. Send in the clown. Alright, big Needlehead. The Needlehead. It's just in full control. Well, they had nowhere to run in hand, so that's why they had priority. So it wasn't full control. They had a spell they could cast. Nah, Faz is not a full control gamer. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, Faz is a control gamer, but they're not a full control gamer. All right, Faz, you wouldn't happen to have a demon there, would you? Okay. Need to find some spells. Oh, they have Cut Down. It's so brutal. Really? Okay, interesting. Interesting. Bro, what is this? Come on, man. Arena, please. Please. I just need spells. Oh, my goodness. Okay. You mill 3 cards. That's a -3. Clean -3. I accept. I accept. Yeah, apparently we don't have enough lands in this deck. You do need lands to cast your spells. Alright, second Hase. Second Hase has appeared. Okay, mill 3. I'm okay with this. I mean, I guess that's fine. We go here. See if they have another Cut Down. They don't. Okay, so these two here, this here. Discard this. All right, Faz. You're on a bit of a clock. They're at 8. We certainly have lethal next turn. Now with them not having Jace, we're not worried about dying to the demon. How many lands have you seen? A lot. All right, show me what you're working with, Faz. I would like to take a look at your spells, please. Show me that kill spell. Come on. Show me that extra. 3 steps. All right, Faz does not want to show me the goods. I respect it. I respect it, Faz. So they have to kill the 6-power creature and take 4, go to 4. Yeah. They don't really have outs, do they? Oh, I can't cast that. All right, your turn, Faz. Your blue-black decks must answer 2 Urabrask's Forges. I don't know how you're doing that. I think the answer is you're probably not doing that. That's what I expect. Plains Authority? Dude, if they just splashed for Authority in their Demons deck, they simply just wanted it more. Somebody in my Discord sent me a really cool idea that I want to try out for myself. We're gonna change some cards for sure, but I want to cook. I want to do some chefing. A little bit of chefing. Slam 50k on yes? Jesus Christ, who was that? Please no one vote no. No, come on. Everybody in chat, I want you to vote no just to make Enlightened Master's payout significantly worse. It's the only reason. If you've ever had any inclination of gambling before, this is the most important time to gamble, specifically because it messes with one of my mods. I want everybody to go all in on no. All right? Every last individual. No attacks. Banned. You can't ban the streamer. That's not how that works. You are simply not allowed to ban the streamer. Streamer is unbannable. Grab the prize. I got something for you to grab. I didn't say that. What? Monastery Swift Spear. 18 to 20, huh? Alright, deploy the Sheoldred. Shelly. I mean, I guess at this stage of the game, I probably would not recommend betting on no. So, you know. I mean, you do you, but... Alright, well, predicted has had enough. They're off it. Sideboard plan, engage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least this matchup is, like, clean sideboarding. I did specifically build my sideboard in such a way that I would have the exact number of cards to board out for this matchup. Streamer is too smart. I mean, it's simple math, right? 4 is more than 3. It's just simple mathematics. Borossi. They hit me with the Borossi charm. 2 of those does 4. That's correct, but 4 is still greater than 3, you know? Yeah, I'll give them the opportunity to misclick. Surely they'll misclick you, right? Never lucky. Alright. Defensive Nemesis, your turn. surely this works, right? At least my Nemesis is prettier than theirs. Alright, tradesies. No life gain for me, huh? That's alright. That's alright. I'm at 4 life. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I repeat, everything is fine. Nah, they don't have a third Boros charm. I'm at 1. As the kids say, 1 is in fact not 0. Well, -3 is pretty much 0. It's basically the same thing. Alright, well, we go to game 3. Wow, they drew one of their 24 burn spells? No way! This is my shocked Pikachu face. I can work with this. I can work with this. This hand is perfect. You take their spells, and then you Pyroclasm their creatures. This is exactly what you want. Okay, well, what if they have all spells? Streamer, what if they have all spells? Ah, I see. Okay. Well, in that case, I will grab the prize. Graveyard this. Ding. I see what's going on, Predicted. I see what you're doing over there. You can't fool me. We got a Burst Lightning Holder. What? You're supposed to cast that. It's okay. I think I'm discarding Yep Dicks. I mean, honestly? Hear me out. Hear me out. I think it's right. Okay, well, if I had known that was going to happen, I would have discarded the other Nemesis. But I did not have the knowledge that that was going to happen. No, this is fine. I want to block when I play the Nemesis. Yeah, it's not great. I think I'm still going to hold the Fear of Missing Out back just in case they have another creature. So let's just chill. Yeah, I mean, Pyro Nemesis is definitely a combo, but it's not super fantastic. All right, let's hit him with one of these. And just continue to play defense. It turns out the red deck has a really hard time beating Nemesis. Why is Kiora hugging a Cheeto? What makes you think that's a Cheeto? Under what circumstance could that possibly be a Cheeto, given the way it's shaped? Also, this thing at the top right here. Okay, they have their own Nemesis-y. So what happens here? I block. They shoot Nemesis. I shoot Swift Spear. I'm just gonna take it. Fuck that. Sorcery land, huh? Sorcery land, you don't say. Sorcery land. Bit of a thinker here. All right, I have thought about my play, and I've decided that I want to attack with everything. Full send. Yeah, orange equals Cheeto. It could also just be an orange, right? Like the fruit. There's a ladybug here. Should I kill it? No, I won't kill it. I will. Every time I do flick them though. Get out of here. Go away. Be gone. Go somewhere else. All right, dig 8, please. You're 9. 9. 9. Go. Release them to the wild. Yeah, but that would require me to open my window, and I don't really want to do that. Because that requires effort. I'm all set with that. I should probably Burst Lightning the fear of missing out here, right? Surely they're not going to Burst Lightning the Nemesis. Yeah, it's also way too cold to open windows. Alright, the Nemesis has been defeated. -1 cream. The Screaming Nemesis. I will be the only one that is allowed to cream. What? I didn't say that. You said that. Alright, so if I do this... No, it doesn't work, right? What am I missing? Sorcery, land, instant? Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I want to cast this pre-combat. Like, I know the Abrade's lethal regardless, but... Alright, let's go to combat. See what they do. Ding, 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 ding. Streamer just attack. I'm getting there, okay? I'll get there eventually. You just gotta give me a second. I pass. Yo, what's up, Camo? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, predicted. Read them like a book. Their lines were, in fact, all predicted. All right, almost back into top 150. Almost.